Showtime, folks. Alright, sorry for all that. It's been a while. While I've been waiting, I've been hanging out in the streams and all that jazz. I've been playing Balatro, actually. Balatra's been a game I've been getting into. ULTRAKILL got an update. Those are generally going to be the things I'm focusing on in this stream. I've already played through the ULTRAKILL update, and so in this stream, let me just... Cool. So we're going to be playing through the encore levels, which are the culminations of each individual layer. So 0E is the culmination of everything in Prelude, 1E is everything in Limbo, with some twists. We're going to be playing through these and trying to P-rank them on brutal difficulty, and if we finish that earlier than I expected, we're going to be playing through Balatro, grinding up stakes in a bit. Booyah. Thank you. Hold on, let me actually pin this message. That was not the right pin. I'm very rusty right now. Here we go. There we go. Alright, we good. Alright. That all being said, encores. If this is your first experience to the encore levels, oops, sorry about the cheats. I was using them to explore some of the out-of-bounds secrets for the new levels. I'm honestly not gonna lie, I think this blue color looks more like Mark's suit from the new season of Invincible. It looks okay, but it's personally not my favorite shade of blue. It looks kind of fan-made in that. You found the issue? The audio mixer for me had Chrome be quiet. Do I sound better now? Cool. Alright. Really quick, I'm gonna show you guys the any percent route. Because the speedrunners figured this out pretty much day one. But if you get a dive going, you can find a pretty nifty out of bounds trick. Because there's an untagged wall, like, right there. Boom. Then you just go out through here into the boss room. See, one thing the enemies have on Brutal, that's specifically on Brutal, is Cerberus can dash several times. And that can be difficult to work around. Now this isn't really an optimized kill, this is me just demonstrating the boss arena, but it's similar in setup to 0.5 of the base game, except the Cerberuses are radiant. The update's only been out for like 2-3 days now, so everything's subject to change from this point. Rebalancing is bound to happen. I've gotten a time at 31 seconds of this. So we're gonna try to show you a P rank. These levels are longer than anything else in the main campaign. The main gimmick is the themes of the levels have changed, and the enemies are now they are not limited by their layer. So you could see layers from Violence all the way in Prelude, Encore, and so on. Boom. Optimize that. Perfect. And that's a pretty clean first clear to that room. Using the Malicious Face to squash the Gunnerman. Kill some virtues. Clean. Oops, missed the insta-kill. Cool. That was much faster than your 11 minutes run. Yeah, these levels are long. And I guess they kind of have to be if they want to get the full experience of an entire layer in the span of a level. One thing I keep messing up is I keep thinking that the door I just went through is the way you're supposed to go, when in reality, you know, that's just the way you came in from. We're gonna take the Red Skull path first, because I have the most trouble with Red Skull. Three street cleaners around the corner, which is revolutionizing the polycule. Used to be just 2 street cleaners around the corner. Really ups the ante here. Cool. Now my plan here is to use the malicious face to keep healing. Use the swords machine to break through the gate. And then break down there. Perfect. Now we're not going to clear that room first try every time, because I do have some issues with consistency in that room in specific. But overall, that's the harder of the 2 paths, in my opinion. This is a fun room, because a bunch of Maurice show up. Cornu kills all of them. Sanded gutter tank, but I use a slurp coin ad. And the point of the skulls is you take this way, I believe. And you drop each in this little receptacle. Ignore that. So, we need to get the blue skull. And the way we get the blue skull is we go this way. This is where you usually fight Cerberus, because this is the 0-5 arena if you haven't noticed. We're going to go back up this staircase. And now we're back in 0-2. See how it's like all that cohesion between the layers? I think that's what the Encore system did really well. And I honestly am really happy with how they turned out. I can't wait for the future of these, because there's still, you know, the rest of the game. Assuming they all get Encores, which I don't know how they're going to do for 3, 6, and 90, as there's going to be significantly less to remix. But I have faith that Hakita and gang are going to get that figured out. First appearance of a Radiant enemy. This is particularly interesting because previously Radiant enemies were something that was only in the Cyber Grind. And basically, if you don't know, Radiant enemies have increased health and speed, so they are 10 times more difficult to kill. Yeah, there. The little tooltip just gave you that information. But yeah, it's... Get me out! Got stuck. Oh! And there's the blue skull. See, now that's all nice and clean. Put that in there. And this is where the big twist of the level occurs. The fan starts going, the room gets tinted red, and suddenly, we now have a timer. We now have a heat resistance that's slowly getting drained as the level progresses. We'll need to repair this in these little receptacles. We can break out to go. If we run out of heat resistance, we don't die outright, but we do we start acquiring hard damage. And when we accumulate hard damage, I forgot you can't insta kill mind flares. Your max health is going to get capped all the way up until 1, which is when you're effectively dead. See, look, we just ran out. Fortunately, it's pretty lenient on letting you repair your health, which I'm very grateful for. Oh god. Oh! That just kills the entire room. Perfect. The crushers are back working. So now that the snow that was in this area has melted and is now water. The crusher drop got you 3 times in a row, really? I mean, I could see it getting you, because you haven't had to deal with crushers in a while. The snow in this arena has become water, which is exciting. Because now, if we had enemies in the water, we could use our rail cannon to get conductor bonuses off of them. Apologies if you can hear the dog barking in the background. Let me know if you can, and I'll work on that. The water does help keep your heat resistance up, which is very good. On my first playthroughs of this level, I got very lost because I didn't quite understand how to find everything. I still get kind of lost, but now I can kind of understand where everything goes, and it's honestly super fun. Oh god, I'm low, I'm low, I'm low. Help! Oh. And now my heat shield is repaired, so I don't have to deal with that anymore. Now we have the Radiant Cerberus room. We're gonna get these saws up and then hit them with Conductor for some good starting damage. We want to kill these guys at roughly the same time. Because once one dies, the other enrages. That's still a thing. And if dealing with dealing with them enraged is way harder. Alright. The dog was audible for a bit. Yeah, sorry. Oh. Alright, well that was the first try of the day, right? We'll get it pretty soon. We've gone back up to 37 followers, which is good. Alright, let's restart. VOD, of course, is going to be available on YouTube. Let me make sure my Streamlabs is running. It is. Cool. Alright. So then we're going to use that to kill them. God, help. Once you lose track of the Cerberus, that's when you start to panic, because they're so unpredictable on Brutal. Their mix-up options are incredible. This is my favorite clear of the level, though. It's just so fun to use the red hit of the alt shotgun and just go flying. Okay, damn. Alright. It's okay. We ball. I think between 0E and 1E, I prefer 1E better. I just like its design a lot more, but I think its boss is a little worse. If you haven't seen the boss, you'll be in for a treat when you actually do. I'm not going to spoil it yet. For whatever reason, in this update I started relying on the shotgun parry more than the feedbacker because of the change to the punch cooldown. Yeah, they changed arm exhaustion to be simpler, but also way harsher. It used to be a quadratic, and now it's, well, not that. It's like a static cooldown. But I think it's so much, like, clunkier than it used to be. I think with the coming hotfix, though, they'll work on that. Now, I don't know when the hotfix is coming. Could be today. Could be Monday. But I will try to cover it, ideally. No promises on that, because it depends on a lot of stuff, like who's home at the time. But, I'd like to cover it, at least in a stream after the hotfix occurs. Get free insta-kill on that mannequin. Uh-oh. The wall ate my slab coin. I'm liking how schisms got changed in this update. Now their projectiles more distinct, and I think that was done in a very, just a very strong way. It makes schisms stand out as their own. I did it again. Damn. All right, bummer. You are the one viewer of the chat, by the way. The one viewer of the stream, which is, you know, it's a bummer, but like, I didn't expect much from this stream because I don't think people considered that I'd stream again. I didn't really think I would either. But, you know, I can't promise regular streams, but I'll try to stream again eventually. They're not going to be regular, but they're going to happen more than once every year. Where's the swords machine? There he is. I think I have to be on the ground to activate the swords machine or something. Okay. Small little skip here. We're just gonna go like that. That is so satisfying. That might be my favorite clear of the level, actually, not the beginning hallway. Because I just love hitting all of them with the core nuke of death and despair. One thing that's also nice about Red Skull is it just puts you out right in front of the pedestal. So that makes things a little easier on the return trip. We'll use rockets to optimize our movement a little bit. So we're gonna go this way now. Boom. And I know when a room's been cleared out because of the combat track, it'll switch to its calm version once we clear an enemy encounter, even if the room isn't locked. So I'm making sure I'm not missing any kills. I could also just do this. The tab menu will let me see if I'm getting all the appropriate kills. Cool. Whew. Oops. And there's Blue Skull. So we'll just rocket ride. What? We'll just rocket ride back over. And there we go. We have about 5 minutes left to finish the level and P rank. Boom. We don't have to wait for the full animation to play out. We can just... Oh, wait, we have to go back this way. We don't have to wait for the full animation to play out. We can break out of the glass very easily, which is honestly a great change. It makes the level feel more cohesive when you can just come and go as you need. Uh-oh. God. I keep tripping up on these stairs. I don't know what's happening. Anyway. Heal off our hard damage. We are going into this next encounter at 1 HP. And full. Whoa. Alright, yeah, I could definitely see what you mean at that point, because, like, by the time I get down there, the crushers are just about ready to go. Case in point. How disrespected do you think Swords Machine feels whenever he gets parried by his own shotgun? I mean, probably pretty much. To be fair, these are like the Swords Machine fanboys. The main one's been long dead. But it is deeply funny. I feel like it's kind of similar to parrying V2 with the Knuckle Blaster, or hitting V2 with the Knuckle Blaster. I always like that detail in the game because it was a pretty good example of the machines in ULTRAKILL showing sentience, which is something they kind of delved into a little bit with this update. Like, if you look at the death screen, the final few messages is just, I don't want to die on loop, which does show that V1 has some personality, which we kind of theorized about ever since the Gutterman had the Mother of Me book. But it's kind of explicitly shown here in a way I think was really effective. We have enough health here so we can actually do the FUP, and then use it to completely miss. Oops. We'll just pick at him from over there. Excuse me? Thank you. Wait. I keep forgetting. It's genuinely super unfortunate. Alright, to get the street cleaners here, we'll just... boom. We're just gonna be dodging. All of these guys have to be dead before the Swords Machine breaks in. Boom. Cool. Boom. I love when that happens with the sharp coin. It feels so clean. Wait. See, this is what I meant about getting lost. There's just a lot to do, you know? Okay, so I'm going this way now. With this update done, work on fraud's officially going to begin, after the devs take a break, I presume, which is kind of exciting. This was the longest wait in ULTRAKILL's history, at about 320-something days, which is crazy. That's, you know, quite a long time. And I think that means the worst is officially behind us for ULTRAKILL update waits, which I'm excited about. Especially since all the changes that happened to the enemy rewrite, it's only going to get easier to work on fraud. Which means it might come out even sooner than we would think. Excuse me? I'm honestly comfortable wasting a rail cannon charge on this guy, just because he's so tanky. There's a guy up here. Wouldn't want to miss him. That might feel pretty silly. Okay. And we're back at the heat point. Was it part of the update making the game easier to work on to get more creative for fraud? That's correct, actually, yes. The enemy rewrite isn't finished, though. They're working on that alongside fraud. But from what I can tell, it's definitely a lot more convenient, so that's good. Makes things easier on the devs. Hectech and Pitter aren't... Pitter... How are you supposed to pronounce their name? People say it's pronounced Peter, but I pronounce it like P-I-T-R, Pitter. I don't know. No one's really corrected me, and I call Kidder Kidder instead of Keeter. It makes more sense to be Peter. I don't see it. I just realized this room has Radiant Maurices because in the... before the second lap, I'll call it, these were regular Maurice. So, you know, that's fun. Insta-kill doesn't work on Brutal. No. No. I don't want to. Oh, God. What the heck? I think I just activated the heat chamber from outside of it. That's actually hilarious. We have a second viewer now. That's great. Thank you for popping in. The Moss tech is crazy. There is a way to theoretically skip it, because if you look out here, I can afford this. You can go around the cooling chamber. I don't think it saves any time effectively for speedruns, but it's worth mentioning because it's objectively pretty funny. ULTRAKILL fans avoiding a shower. Okay, not this time. There we go. Whoa! No! I got pushed into the fan! Here, let's see if we can get the I don't want to dies. Hold on. Nope. We can't. Ah, the fan. The crushers caused you that death, clearly. I think I'm going to approach that Virtue with a rail cannon shot, so I need to save it for that. Come on. Have you guys seen the new Minecraft movie trailer? It actually looks a lot better than the first trailer it gave it credit for. I think it's going to be a fun movie. I don't know if it's going to be critically good. I think it's going to be corny. But I don't think Minecraft's trying to make a masterpiece of film. I think they're trying to make a fun Minecraft movie. And if they succeed in that, I think they've done a good job. I think people need to temper their expectations when it comes to the movie. Because the worst thing it can be is boring. That's my 2 cents anyway. Speaking of 2 cents, I love using coin chains on Swords Machine. They just feel like the most, like, consistent enemy I can do it on. Because they're tanky enough that they can sustain a couple of them. But they're also small enough that I can actually, you know, consistently bounce the coin off of them. If you haven't seen the new trailer for the Minecraft movie, it's on the Warner Brothers YouTube channel. It came out a little over an hour ago. We're not going to talk about it. I keep making that decision to make the wrong door choice. But yeah, I think it looks very fun. I think Jack Black's still typecast as Jack Black, but I think that's part of the charm. I think it's basically like Chris Pratt Mario. I do think Jack Black is trying for his role, and he's definitely having a lot of fun with it. And if Jack Black's having fun with the role, I think the audience is going to have fun with it. Please, don't body block the idol! Swords Machine! They hit me with the get down, Mr. President. They just body blocked me from hitting the idol. Top Z? Sense. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Minecraft movie's coming out April 4th. New trailer. Very excited about that. If you're liking my content, feel free to drop a follow. As a smaller streamer, everything, you should know who I am, good sir. Alright, I'll spill the beans. So, Top Z is an IRL friend of mine. I won't leak his name because that's fucking stupid. But, yeah. He's a homie of mine. I'm glad he checked out the stream. I didn't know he actually knew what I was streaming from. Alright. Did I? Oh, I told you my alias. I didn't tell you what I was streaming at on Twitch. I told you I was gonna stream. But yeah, thanks for hopping in anyway. We have 2 viewers, so you've effectively doubled our viewer base, which is pretty fire. Anyway, after that, thank you for showing up. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the follow, Tapa Z. Experiencing a bit of dementia. Alright, I got an explanation for that. It's called being stupid. Hold on, my cat's barking. I'll be, like, right back. 30 seconds. Hey, calm your ass down. Why are you acting so cray-cray? I'm back. Welcome back. Sorry. Um, yeah, he's chilling. He's chilling outside. I'll be getting him in a few minutes. He's freaking out because the people that are working on our sewers, and they've been digging up the. They've recently been filling in the hole they made because our sewer got clogged up, which was, you know, pretty unfortunate. Wait, why did I get out of bounds style bonuses? I don't know who fell out of bounds, but somebody did. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Cappy. We're attempting some brutal P ranks of the Encore levels. And after that, if time permits, we're going to play some Balatro, because I haven't streamed that yet. And it's been one of the games I've been obsessing over. Hold on. Cat's barking again. I'm going to go let him in. That's the last of our interruptions. He just had to tweak because he's been panicking the entire, like, past couple days because of the sewage. Everything's all better now, but he's still very nervous because, from his perspective, a bunch of people just showed up and started tearing up the lawn. And he's a small fellow, but, you know, he's defensive. He didn't try to bite anybody, but he just kind of barked because he's very protective over his family, which I think is endearing, you know? It's cute. As you can tell, I'm very nervous. I haven't done this in ages, and I feel like I'm talking too much. But you're supposed to talk a lot as a streamer. But I don't know if there's too much talking. Whatever. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm relaxed. I just need to get, like, my flow lock-in state. Oh, yeah! Charge back. You love to see it, though. Excuse me. I want to see if I actually managed to go this in. I want to see if I could do this stream and get the door on the correct try once. At least once. Boom. So this, they also added a new texture for idled enemies. You can kind of see it here. It looks cool. It's a little strange. It kind of looks like they got like a metal hat power-up from Super Mario 64. But, I like it, honestly. And it's also a cool way to more easily distinct the idled enemy besides the giant aura. Come on. The idol's so nice because it does provide a quick heal when you're, like, kind of struggling through this area. Really quick, just check. Vector, oh yeah. Shut up! Let me be happy. He a good fish. Thank you, the goat. He is the GOAT. Sorry, I can only check chat because I only have one monitor on this computer. So I have to tab out to check chat, and that's why sometimes you'll notice the stream freezing up. That's that. Boom. Clean. Rocket right over here. Wrong way. I've been thinking lately. So, recently this movie's been stuck in my head. You guys know the DreamWorks Illumination? I don't remember what exactly it's from. But the movie Home. Yeah, I've been thinking about what I should call the mods, and I think calling them Big Brained Boov is objectively hilarious. And also because, despite them not, you know, being Big Brained Boov, I also want to be able to reference Shrek? Not Shrek, Schmeck. Frickin' purple hair guy who hits people with a shusher. And I think that's objectively hilarious. Big Brain Boov, hit him with a shusher. That's not gonna officially happen for a while, because I don't think that's a funny bit to do right now. Moss will not figure out where his screen is when fraud drops. You should totally VC. I would. I don't have it hooked up that I could, like, get you read through Discord right now. Maybe in a future stream, though. That sounds really fun. Punch. Punch. You basically could tell the source machine to sit down with the, feedbacker. Okay. And there's our second set of skull. And you get red and blue skulls together, and now the arena's gonna change. We haven't seen this in like a few attempts now. Our heat resistance is going down. Okay, excuse me. Brutal drones are actively annoying because they avoid your mouse cursor. You could probably play that Super Saiyan music over them. I'm not a big Dragon Ball fan. I don't know if it has an officially licensed name. Boom. Quickly heal up in here. This has been a very clean run, all in all. We missed the core nuke. That's fine. This room still cleans up pretty quick. There we go. Alright, this time, you know what we're gonna do? We're not gonna get hit by the crusher. That will not happen this time. Because we're just gonna hit him with that instead. Get in the water, cool down a little bit. The heat might be evil. This heat's an evil heat. I do concur. I don't know if it's most of Hakita's most of the levels in ULTRAKILL are references to songs. And I don't know what this one's a reference to. But, it's kind of a banger. A banger name, I should say. But the song that Hakita has composed for this, definitely one of my favorites. I think he's been upping himself consistently, which is a hard to do feat, because he's made War Without Reason and Tinibu Rose Sangui. I apologize to whoever that belongs to because I butchered that. The filth! Kill! And our heat resistance is repaired. So we're not going to have heat troubles now for the rest of the level. Now for the final part. We have to be very careful to kill them at the same time. Because if one gets enraged, they become way more difficult to fight. Especially Radiant like this. Hide up here. Wait, I don't think they can see me. I'm like clinging to the wall. Hi guys. This isn't interesting. Let's get down here. We had the free win, but for content, that's really lame, so I'm just gonna keep going. There we go, there we go. This is it, this is it, this is it. Yeah! Alright, first encore down, one left. God. Alrighty, guys. That's one down. Oh, no, Fada, get this. The male mind flayer is... Oh, yeah, it's in the game. P! Yeah, so for those who don't know, male mind flayers are in the game now. They're like a 1 in 75 chance to spawn, from what I've read. We'll just try to demonstrate it really quick. The males have flatter chests. So this is gonna sound weird, but you know, keep your eye out for that. When I first saw this, I thought it was like a very elaborate hoax. But no, it's entirely real, which is crazy. Alright, none from here. There's not many visual differences you can tell from the back. We are incredibly unlucky. Nope, those are all females. On the first set near the left? Shit, really? Oh my god. I'm a fool. First set near the left. Oh my god, you're right. Good eye. See? They're very hard to tell at a glance, but look. It's a guy. Now the lore behind this is... Open up the terminals. So, they're basically a transgender robot. They made their own body out of plastic, and most of them choose the form of a human woman. They prefer a female form, though on very rare occasions, male forms have been recorded. Now, that's always been in the terminal, but only recently has it been made as an actual rare chance, which people have been requesting for a while. Alright, you ready for this? Kill! Oh my god. Frames, frames, frames. Oh god. Please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. What have I done? Oh my god. ULTRAKILL, are you doing okay? Oh no. I have regrets. Alright, we're slowly regaining the ability to move. Next slide, next slide. Fuck. Come on. Okay. We can move now. Look at that. So, we're fine. We're fine. All's good. By the way, is game audio coming in? I'm kind of worried that you're not getting game audio. Please let me know if you're not getting game audio. Leonardo da Vinci would be... Da Vinci? Yeah, we can hear the game. Thank God. Alright, sweet. On to Encore 1. Then Fell the Ashes. This one, I believe, is better than Zero E in most respects. I don't really like the boss, but I think it's fine. It definitely plays around with its gimmick in a very fun way. Okay, I have a plan. That Radiant Sword Machine's really hard to kill, but I can Maurice it. I need to get him under the Maurice. No! That's one of the things we're gonna be trying to do on this attempt in this level. Maurice the Radiant Sword Machine. It's a massive time save and it's a massive, just in general, convenience. Whoa. Hi, buddy. So we need a blue skull to go on this pedestal. I have a cool little fact I'll tell you about the skulls in this update after we get one. Because it's actually pretty interesting how the environmental storytelling has changed. You know, Hecata doesn't generally care about story in the game, but in this update we've gotten a fair good bit of lore. I charge back that. I beg to differ. Got a blast like Aeton. See you later. Good luck with the ranks. Hey man, thank you for hopping in. It means a lot. And thank you for the follow. Take care. We're gonna keep going at this. The VOD will be on YouTube if you want to check out the VOD. So I guess it's just you now, Beta. Oh, I keep thinking that I cleared everyone in this room, but I keep forgetting the two little mortars. Boom. Alright. No, no, no. Please. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna do that, this. Ah. Beans. Alright. There are two people still watching. Oh yeah, Cappy. Sorry. You're correct. I believe Cappy is still in chat. Honestly, I kind of thought they fixed that where the chargeback was inside you, but it still hits. But I think it might have been behind me and it charged back through me. Regardless, you know, whatever. It only takes like a minute to get back to that point. Slurp is pretty much just an instant kill for them there. Maybe needs like an extra hit of encouragement, but generally speaking, that's a close enough area where it'll bounce enough and get the kill that we need. I can't remember, Fada, do you play Balatro? Or Cappy, if you're still there. Do you play Balatro? They recently released a new Friends of Jimbo pack. I don't really care for the stuff. I added the Slay the Princess set to my customization because I like that one the most. But most of it just doesn't do it for me, though I do agree that the collabs are kind of nice. Okay, so they're so much faster now, so gotta be worried about. That was the first time we cleared that room on stream. we gotta be worried about them charging up their sentry shots way faster. See, your timing for chargeback's different. I played the demo a lot, but felt the game itself was not as fun as the demo. Really? Why do you think that? I'm genuinely curious, because the demo and the base game are pretty similar, all things considered. Oh yeah, this room. This one where it basically forces you into an aerial dogfight. That's awesome. A really cool gimmick. It's done in a fun way, and it teaches you the gimmick of enemy stepping. Cool. Grab the red skull. See, what's cool is, you may have noticed this earlier, on the skulls there's like a little engraving. And the engraving here is the alchemic symbol of sulfur, I believe. This is sulfur. The blue one has the symbol of mercury. Check out the... It's flashing through all the skyboxes we see through Limbo. 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, and 1-4 all have different skyboxes. What's cool is you can go out of bounds and you can, like... These skyboxes are stored at an actual location on the map. So if you go out of bounds to that location and then, like, spawn enemies, it'll show up in the skybox, and it's really funny. Once we complete this, if we do, I'll show that off, because that's a really fun thing to do. Punch this guy into the lava. Die. We have to go out through here, right? Careful for the fan. Floor is lava. And that's where we place our red skull. See how it has sulfur in there? The blue one has the skull for mercury. And then most skeletons, the white, general white ones, have the engraving for salt. There's currently an ULTRAKILL ARG going on using a lot of alchemic stuff. And this is a large part of it, and I find that really interesting. I'm pretty involved in the ARG myself. Well, I haven't contributed much because I'm not very smart, but like, I've been present. Where's the virtue? Where's the virtue? Where's the virtue? You can skip the fan path by just dashing through the door. That does not look like sulfur to me. Well, it's like combustible elements, you know? Sulfur isn't the same as the sulfur element. Sulfur as in just like the combustible concept. I had no idea where the virtue was. Where is he? What? Did you see that? Instant transmission? Hold on, I'm gonna hit this into him. Ah! The gate got me there. Bummer. It's alright. Okay. Sorry, I didn't know that they were dead or not. Alright, let's use the cannon. Uh-oh. It's not recharged. Very slightly desynced. Managed to dash through it to safety, though. Well, that charge back kind of saved me. Use it to block the bullet. But see, we're already back in, We're already back in this part with the aerial. For that room, I usually go ahead to kill the Virtue first, then go back to kill the rest of the enemies. You know what? I may do that. That sounds like the strat in this case. It's just that enraged Virtues are so oppressive to the entire arena that I might just need to, effectively. Especially on Brutal. Doesn't matter if I get body blocked by a Mind Flare. It's alright. Speedrun time. Ah, man, that teased me off. Alright. Okay. Right. These things. Oh. Jeez, I don't know why I'm doing so poorly now. I think I just got thrown. Alright. It's okay. This one's gonna take us a few more attempts than 0A because I think it is technically harder. Or at least it should be. Cool. Sorry, had to lock him. We're back. Dashing under the rocket there feels really nice. Let me just adjust myself. Alright. Cool. Interrupted. I don't know what I parried there, but I parried 2 of it. I guess 2 Schism Bowls. To this day, I do not know how gutter takes work, and I do not intend to learn. Yeah, on Brutal they're different, because on Violent they just slip if they miss, but you need oil for them to slip on Brutal, I think. They are very strange little creatures. You can redirect your momentum using the impact hammer, which is fun. Give me this. This is a really cool effect. All this extra work with the revamps makes me really think Fraud's just gonna be so much better now that they have this much extra experience. Ah! None of that was a parry. And we're at 1 viewer. It only takes like 2 minutes to get to that point, though. Cappy has bad internet? Yeah, no worries. It's chill. The use of defense system enemies in Encore is pretty interesting. I think it's done pretty well here. Because they're mostly just part of the decoration, and then they come out to attack. And that's always kind of a fun surprise. Plus, generally, they get clumped really close together, so... Free sharpshooter. Clear of that room, by the way. I think you could dash under street cleaner fire. Sick. What's there to talk about right now? Have you guys watched Invincible, out of curiosity? I have watched the show up until the most recent episode, except I haven't watched the most recent one yet. It came out today, and I haven't had time to, frankly. Get out of here. It's a good show. I think it's well done. And I'm honestly pretty excited for where it goes. It's in its 3rd season right now. When are we going to fight the Flesh Panopticon for real alongside Angry and Rude and Heresy Encore? That's honestly what they might do. We have very little to go off of with the 3, 6, and 9E. But, I think they're probably gonna do something with either the Panopticon. Well, I guess it depends on how canon they want Encore to be, you know? If Encore's a strictly non-canon experience, then yeah, I can see it happening. But if it's canon, they'd have to find a way to explain why Flesh Panopticon is here, which would be difficult. It'd also have its own can of worms. Yeah, that was on me. That's alright. We'll get it within, like, I think 5 or 6 tries. I could really see the boss being the cause of a lot of very close deaths, though. Oh yeah, that was sick. Okay, so... Boing, boing, boing. Pogo stick. I wonder if ULTRAKILL Must Die level Malicious Face are gonna have friendly fire immunity. Because right now, friendly fire kind of invalidates them a lot. Please. We're getting back to this point very consistently, which is good. So my priorities lie in the Mind Flayer. They kept dodging my whiplash. 5 sets of 20 explosive beams that do not friendly fire. Yeah, probably. Got an hour left in the stream. I was trying to whiplash myself to a Radiant drone, and Radiant brutal drones are pretty much impossible to whiplash to. Each time we die, though, we're getting quicker and quicker to getting back to that point. Gotta remember I should use my rail more often, because I'm mostly just letting it sit, and it's recharging by the time I would normally use it anyway. What the heck? I think the magnet pulled in the sentry laden with nails. Frankly, I don't care. I'm just gonna use that. Oh my god, I used that sentry. That drone is a projectile. Please unhook me. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's that room. Second time making it out of there, I believe, or third. Like third. Cool. That room's gonna be trouble. This one's kind of trouble. I die in it, but it's not really difficult. I just kind of don't play it well. Cool. Cool. We're all the way back to here now. Both encores have a Radiant Gunnerman, I just realized. It is the 5th time making it to the Funky Zone. Alright, well, let's try to make it a 6th. We're getting kind of close to the end of the level. I don't know if there's much left after that point. I don't remember correctly, but I think there may have been. There may not be left much after that. This room, I think I'm 100% consistent at now after I got my saw placement down. Don't make me jinx it. Nope. Okay, we good. I'm just gonna go through with using my rail here because I'm not really using it elsewhere. I'm not trying to go for 2 in a row on beating this area. I get to add a brains right, adds a brainwave feature that makes you forget what's at the end. Oh, I know what's at the end, and I know what the boss is. I vividly remember the boss. I remember what's beyond the funky zone, but I don't remember how much is between the boss and the end of the funky zone. Hey, see, we marised him. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Alright, boom. I am the Moss Balls Collector, here to collect my 5,000 Moss Balls from anyone that bet against you, landing the Maurice on the Radiant Maurice. Fada, you're the only person here. We had 3 members in the stream at once at some point, which was honestly kind of insane considering I haven't been on in a while. Okay, new strategy for this room. Kill the virtues first. Because that will spawn the drones. Then we use the Mind Flare as a hook point. See? We got to the Funky Zone sub 2 minutes this time. Cool. And get out. Sick. Well, that's one clear. Still several we gotta get through here. This room isn't super bad. Use that as a heal. You can't parry Radiant Gutterman for some reason. I don't know why they changed that. It's kind of dumb. Couldn't heal. We're gonna beat this. We're getting so close. We have to. Cool. Up if I'm moving a little bit. We lost a lot of time in that clear. The Guttermen have too much anger and mass, clearly. It's weird that they have a blue flash though. Oh, you just can't do it when they're enraged. Okay. Let's see. Boom. I think we can do this one again. Whoa. I almost slipped through the crack. I fell on the floor there. Cool. Right, that's that room. I think that's 2 in a row for Mind Flayer room. Cool. We're getting through the hard bits. I'm getting consistently funky, which is peak. Absolute cinema. Alright, let's see if we can get past this room. I have to go. 8 HP. He's He's going through walls. Oh. Oh, thank God. That was stressful. Okay. Well, now we can go beyond this point. There we go. Blue skull. And this is the Mercury symbol, as discussed earlier. Alright, so we're going back out this way. Oh, right, we're going back through this way, too. Okay. So that's showing off the idol. It's kind of cool that idled enemies that have a health bar now display that health bar. That the health bar being blue. I mean, Mind Flayer? Really? Okay. At least the orbs keep me healthy. Bro, get down. Heal. Oh yeah, forgot about this room. The mind erasing powers from Hekita have worked on me. I needed that parry so bad. I only saw my health at 15 right as I was parrying. I thought I was cooked. Okay, here's the boss. The fear of Cerberus is being put into me. Literally, yeah. Alright. Here's the boss. Let's go. I have time, so I'm gonna play very safe here. No. Ah! No. I hate that boss. It's so poorly designed. Once you get hit by that, you're just dead. Hopefully some nerfs happen when the ceiling is on brutal. Because I think right now it's too difficult. Alright, let's get back there. But we can make it to the end of the level, so we'll just do it again. That pre-fire of the Knuckle Blaster was kind of peak. Dude, he's dead and still angry. Bro cannot rest in peace. Boom. Good charge back. There we go. the right area. Alright. 2-minute funk. 2-minute funky again. We're getting more consistent at it each time. Cool. Damn it. 3 in a row. Alright. Back to the drawing board. I think if we P rank 20, we're just gonna call it there. Because I don't think we'll have time to do a Velocro stream afterwards. We'll just do that as a separate stream. It would probably be optimal to put an oversaw there, just ahead of time, get chip damage off. I'll investigate that in a future attempt. Because we're probably not going to get it this one. Okay, so that Gutterman just always dies in rage. I don't even know why that happens. Strange. Alright, we're back to here. Clean. That's gotta be a new record time clearing for that specific room. And that's 4 in a row. Alright, so that's getting better. Okay. Boom. When Gunnermen are enraged, they become parryable again, so I can use that to... I guess I charged back there. Cool. This truly is ultra consistent, yeah. Okay. Okay. We're back to this point. Whoa. A posing mannequin, brief appearance. I hit the Maurice. That clear was so satisfying to watch. Which one? First room? Yeah. First room clears are satisfying, I think. When done well, anyway. I think this room also has a pretty satisfying clear, all things considered. Just because of the conductor with the sentries, I think it's done pretty well. Rocket riding also lets me prolong my air time without use of an enemy, which is very convenient. Cool. We get to this point at about the same time every time, which is very interesting to me. Yeah, I don't know why Hakita thought that this would be easier than P2. Granted, this is on Brutal, so maybe he was excluding Sisyphus. This is the hardest it's gonna be, though. It is on Brutal. I think on Violent it's in a good place. It's just a little overtuned on Brutal. Uh-oh. They didn't patch Gutterman Mind Control. I have to find that virtue first. Alright, well that's that cleared. So yeah, Gutterman Mind Control is when, if you stand on the head of a Gutterman, and like you break the shield, it causes this bug where your camera gets moved in the direction the Gutterman is facing, and the Gutterman basically controls your movements for a few seconds. It's a funny bug, it just, you know, it's kind of obtrusive. Like when you saw my camera swinging wildly there, that was that. I think I might lose on this room. I'm gonna try and pass it though, right? Oh my god, the trees being fake is getting me. I can't use them as a platform. No. It kind of is like standing on a moving platform, but it affects even when you're not on the gutter man. It still happens when you're not on the gutter man. You just have to be standing on the gutter man to initiate it. Good clear of that room. Whew. Alright. Okay, so go through here. Clean that clean. The Radiant Serb is like so tanky, and not this room, but the room with the 4 mannequins. Stupid tanky. That I don't even know what happened there. I don't know. I don't know if they did tier 2 or higher. Definitely feels like a tier 2 tanky. It's possible, I guess. I really hope it isn't the case. I think Radiant enemies are kind of too tanky tier 1. Cerberus is just kind of a naturally tanky enemy, to be fair, so... I wonder if that's just it. now we're back to this. I'm gonna try to keep my rail for this part. I think I'll help my consistency. Oh. Again, just under the 2 minutes to get to here. Very strange. It's naturally a tanky enemy, but you know, I'm like doing a lot of damage with it. Yeah, if you can find out if it's tier 2 or not. I don't know if anything has that information. Especially because this update's still somewhat fresh. Okay. This is the part where the run gets interesting, because most runs die before this. If it makes it this far, I feel like this Gutterman's also normally not this tanky Radiant. And we have a direct comparison in the Gutterman and 0E. Alright, well that's worked. That part of the run is done. Now for like the second hardest room. Not this. Is this the room I started in? No. This is. This is the room I need to go to. Plan is laser this until it gets idled the first time. My quick ride's getting stolen by the magnet. That's what's happening here. And then it shows up again up there. Heal off the Serb. Cool. That's that room. There we go. What is he? Weird. Alright. I don't know if I've gotten all the enemies up to this point. I may have missed some. Wait, can you check what the kill requirement is in this level? turtles destroyed. Uh-oh. What? It just did like 60 damage to me in a nanosecond. Alright, before I continue, I want to see what the kill requirement is for this level. It's on the wiki, let me check. Uh... 61 kills. So we were on pace. The Turburst is just normal tier 1 Radiance? Okay. Doesn't feel like it. So we got all the kills we need. Oh my god. I almost died because my sharpshooter shot through a mortar. That would have been... Clean coin ad on the gutter tank there. I noticed that. Thing is, I tested it on violent. Oh, that's a cool way to test things. And not brutal. Well, I don't think brutal has a health increase. Maybe worth checking. But yeah, thank you. That was convenient. They lined themselves up for a twofer. Yeah, we got through this part exceptionally quick. About 20 seconds quicker. Back to this point. Get down, Mr. Virtue. Literally. Fortunately, the rail cannon pierces. I was gonna say the piercer pierces, like, obviously it does. Okay, we need to get out of here. Dang. Cerberus is so oppressive. I'm just kind of forced to play silly for specifically the boss. And then Cerberus. I feel like if I play campier, I'll be able to beat this in a few tries. Radiant and Rage Gunnerman are very threatening to get here. I agree. Hello to the new viewer. Hope you're doing well. Alright. Cool. So yeah, we're gonna try to do this without the rail cannon. That way I can get the rail cannon in this room. And then, yeah, exactly on 2 minutes again here. Cool. And now that was a nice clear. Yeah, I agree. I think I did that one particularly well. Okay, that's both of them now. Saw's eliminated that seemed really quick. That seems to be the strat. This arena is so frustratingly small. Cerberus would be correct at basketball. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. nice clear. Uh, Alright, we're gonna give this a few more attempts and then we're gonna call it. We'll come back to it later. Hold on. I'm back. I had to make sure the door was locked. It's getting... Shooting the Hideous Mass tail still breaks its harpoon even if they're idled. I'll go for that. Sounds good. I'm so fucking frustrated. Alright. Alright. Oh, that's clean. Do we have like a bot or something? Sorry, I wasn't checking chat. Yeah, saying it was about buying cheap viewers. Yeah, scam bot, figured. Alright. Cool. Set this charge. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we can't really rocket ride anywhere. There we go. Cool harpoon parry. Oh, okay. Alright, that's enough. That's it for today. We'll resume this sometime eventually, maybe. Take care. I'm not sure this is gonna go on YouTube.